Hi guys, it's Chris here from Wrath of Cause, and today we're going to be announcing the release of Set 4. We've got 4 booster packs here to crack open, and we've also got a special guest on the line, which is Jared from Skyscape TCG. Say hi.
Hello everyone, it's Jared from Skyscape here.
Woo! Right, so we're really getting into this whole social scene this month with meeting up with other TCGs, and obviously we can only really socialise with Jared over the internet, so he's actually going to be with us cracking these packs. So he's had a quick look through some of the cards on Set 4, and obviously I know which cards are in Set 4, so we're going to pick a couple of cards between the two of us, and hopefully if we can pull said cards out of these packs, that would be a nice juicy little bonus, just like a bit of a mini game. So have you got any cards in mind, Jared?
I really want to see some of those cool butterfly cards, because I'm liking the archetype so far. But I also want to see as many collaboration cards as possible. Just shout out as many people as possible and make it really feel like a community video.
Excellent, excellent, yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, we've actually earlier this year, very early this year, we had 13 other TCGs who came to me once I put an announcement out who wanted to be part of a collaborational impact in the community. So basically they gave me a piece of artwork from their game which I reimagined so that the whole style is the same in my game, and we've actually got 13 cards out of the 100, which is more than 10% if I'm honest. Hopefully we're going to pull some of them. So for example, we've got Throwbomb from Afro Chibi TCG, we've got Taharos from Skyscape, we've got Timeless Night from Exultia TCG, so on and so forth. So any of them would be cool, and I would love to pull exactly what Zach from Chaos Galaxy pulled. I would love to pull the Glare Angel of Burden. I don't think it's like a 1 in 100 chance of me actually pulling that card, but I think pulling said card would be really, really nice, because when I did a test print of it, it looked beautiful in Glare. And another one would probably be Ulsa, because she has not actually had a rerun since Set 1 back in 2016, 2017, so that would be pretty cool to see her resurface out of the packs as well. So, is there anything else you want to say, Jared, before we crack the packs?
Yeah, I'm just really excited for this. It might be a 1 in 100 chance or 1 in 1,000, but hey, we still have a chance, so let's open up these packs. Alright,
so pack 1. Ever since the meet-up to Alton Towers, we've been doing a lucky rip. So basically you want to get this little tab here with a Game Crafter. I don't know if you can see that, Jared, or not. It's just a little tab here. The further you go down to the bottom, you get it all the way down, we're going to deem it as a lucky pack. God knows it's all completely random, but it's just a little mini game. So, it went about not even a quarter of the way down. It went like a fifth of the way down the pack. So I can get in up and above.
Does that mean a common glare?
Probably. Oh, and do you know what I didn't do? In my latest videos, what I found that all the glares always seem to go to the top. So what I wanted to start doing was like what people do with Pokemon, where they put the top card to the back of the pack. So for them 3, just remind me to do that.
Oh, really?
So we've actually got a rare glare on this one, which is Exotic Mist. So I need to try and keep it between 2 cameras here, because I've got Jared on this camera and YouTube video on this camera. So Exotic Mist is a rare wonder card. Your nymphs and butterfly units gain 100 HP for each nymph and unit butterfly you have in play. So the more nymphs and the more butterflies you've got on your side of the field, they each gain 100 HP for each one. So the more you have out, the more dangerous they are. And that's that one. I don't know if you can see that very well. We'll briskly go through the commons and uncommons, just so the video doesn't go on for ages. So we've got Westwood Sunplant, which is a relic. Windmill Hills, which is a dual terrain. It generates green and white. Always good to see them come back. The terrains, because we don't actually have any pre-constructed decks for Set 4, the new style terrains are actually going to be mixed in with the booster packs. So that's the new Volcano. Impale, which is a battle card, common. Shadow Agent, which is a common unit. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Royalty rare,
rare.
Tiana the Princess. This is actually Rhaenys's wife to be. So if you're well and down with the story and the lore of GVE, you might know that she is not actually as good as you might think she is. So
Hey,
so we got
awesome.
a rare. Yep.
Showing off some lore.
So we got a royalty rare, we got a rare glare. Obviously it shows that this lucky tear thing doesn't actually work, but we've still got another rare to go, so if we can pull 2 rares at least, that'll be close to the same quality pack what Zach got back in Alton Towers. Gilded Nymph, I love the artwork on that one.
Beautiful.
Ecstatic Nymph,
Love that one.
Forewarning. Another Volcano. Wild Winged Butterfly, there's one of your butterflies. Only a common, but...
Hey! Still another butterfly. Love them.
And we got Core of Annihilation. This is one of the later cores, what was created in the game. So it's a white core, it's got very low health at 5,000. Generates a white. Whenever an action card destroys a unit, you may charge the core. So to charge it, it depends how many actions, depends how removal heavy your deck is actually going to be. But then once you've got 5 charges, destroy all enemy units in play. Literally just wipes the opponent's units out of the way, so you can swing in with your units. That will also trigger when your opponent plays an action card as well to destroy units. So that's that one.
I love the sword sticking out of it too.
Yeah.
Such a neat little touch.
And we've got another Westwood Sunplant, a Shadow Charger, Fantasy Necklace. Afro Pierre was very thingy about that one.
Very fond of it.
And a Bamboozle. Oh, we've got another one. And a Highlands, it's one of the green terrains.
Ah, you've been bamboozled by bamboozled.
In fact, you've been bamboozled by the necklace.
Oh.
Oh!
Pierre.
This is actually a pretty decent pack, to be fair. So we got one of the new cores, we got a royalty rare, Tiana, and a rare glare. So this is going to be one of the packs up top, I reckon. It's going to be tricky to beat it, but if we could beat it, that would be really, really nice. Your opinions on this pack?
This is very near a god pack, I'd have to say. Rare glare, royalty rare, and a rare. Man, let's try to beat Zach.
So we're close, but you know there's no cigar there, so we're going to move on to the next pack. So I don't even know if I should do this. Lucky rip now. Oh, this is the right slug.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
Almost.
It went about
Almost.
3/5 of the way down. And these cards. Oh. We need to do the glare shuffle.
It's always the back of the pack that has the back of the card showing, right?
It's this one here. So that when we turn it over, that should be the glare. And I think it's the way that I've created the glare system on the Game Crafter. They always seem to be at the very top. So I'm going to do a little Pokemon routine here now. Move whatever that glare is to the back. That's if it's the glare. So
Alright.
we've got another Ecstatic Nymph.
Very nice.
three Ecstatic Nymphs.
Hey!
A Highlands. Shadow Shielder, common. A Cavern, which is a black terrain. And we've got Alto at the beginning. So Alto is obviously... It's pretty cool that we've got Tiana and Alto. Now you can see that very well. So Alto is the big baddie from GVE, and then this set is aimed at going back in time to before, and obviously whatever they do, Alto still turns up. So it's pretty cool that we got Alto and Tiana, because that's a bit of lore in my eyes. No royalty rare, but you know it's jolly good. Northwood Sunplant, so we've got the Western and the Northwood. It's an uncommon relic. Eerie Force, uncommon response card. Basically it's a counter. Another forewarning. Violet Wing. We seem to be pulling a lot of these Violet Wings back in the meetup. Everybody had a Violet Wing or 2 in their packs. A Green Nymph. Ulcer, yes, it's one of the
Hey.
target cards. So, yeah, like I said earlier, Ulcer is one of the main characters who is one of Rhaenys's daughters. But this Ulcer is actually one that gets pulled back through time to a time when she was younger. So there is
Time travel shenanigans.
Yeah, a lot of time travel shenanigans, paradoxes and stuff like that, timeless night and stuff like that. So we've got two
Very
rares.
cool, very cool.
We've still got the glare to
Hey,
come.
another butterfly.
Yeah, glimmering. It's a different one. That glimmering butterfly, which it says GLI because the L and the I are right next to each other. Afro Pierre actually thought that was gummering butterfly.
Gummering butterfly.
Shadow Charger, uncommon unit. And Bog, the other black terrain. I love it. It looks like the trees are talking to each other. It looks like there's a face on each one. It's like they've just told each other a dirty joke or something like that.
Hey, Bill. Yeah.
Green Nymph, another one of them. Angel's Feather, this is one for PDF's lady friend. Your next angel unit costs 2 less elements to play. So if you play angels, you're going to definitely want 2 of these in your deck.
Hey, that's really cool. Actually reminds me of one of the cards I have. It's Angel's Remnant. It's just a Angel's Feather too. Super cool.
Now I can just see the glare behind the back there, so hopefully it's going to be a rare or even better royalty rare glare.
The Angel.
And
Is it the
it
Angel?
is an uncommon!
Hey!
But it's one of the nymphs. And it's a 2-point glare as well, so you've actually got 2 glare effects on this one card, which is pretty cool. Very similar to how the Angel of Burden was.
Is this my favorite card of set 4? Maybe. Definitely one of my favorites.
So we've got no royalty rare in that pack, so I think the pack value in that was a little bit less than the previous one, but we actually got cards what we wanted and what we tried targeting. So, we got the Alto what I wanted. We got Alto, which ties in with Tiana from the other pack, and then we got one
Lots
of the
of
nymph
lore.
units for Jared. So far so good. The packs are looking promising. Got another 2 more to go.
Yeah, you definitely have to make a bubblegum butterfly now. Yeah.
Oh, that's not very good.
For Afro Chibi. Ooh. Alright.
That's worse than the first one, but could that be a good thing? I need to
The
open it
pack
up.
doesn't want to be open because it's so legendary.
You're telling me.
Hey! Slowly but surely. There we go.
I should start making that standard practice for my packs. Oh, another butterfly. So we've got a Nightwing butterfly. It's an uncommon. You can destroy it to draw a card.
Card advantage, card advantage, card
Yeah,
advantage.
that's all what the butterflies are about. Then we've got Honor Bracer. Uncommon weapon unit. Weapon. Another fantasy necklace.
Let's go!
A volcano again. Probably my favourite terrain piece, that, to be fair. An impale.
Tis but a scratch.
We've got a Core of Torment. So this is one of the other new cores. So it's got 6,500 HP. Generates black. Whenever a player loses HP, you may charge the core. And then for 5, it says deal 400 damage to each of up to 2 units in play. So you could actually target your own unit or an enemy unit with that ability.
Very cool, very cool.
Dreadfire, one of the collaborational cards. This is done by Panda J. He actually loved the design of this when it was done, so it's pretty cool. I do like that piece as well, so pretty stoked to have pulled that one. It's actually a really powerful card as well for an uncommon.
I love it.
Shadowblade Defender, uncommon unit. A Tentacle of Alto.
Ooh. More Alto stuff.
Shadowblade Warrior. Shadow Agent. Holy Ground, one of the rares. So this is another wonder card. It costs 3 to get into play. When a rare unit of yours is destroyed, you may destroy this wonder and search your deck for another unit of up to the same play cost and play it for free. Then remove this card from the game. So basically it's like a retributional card. So when you lose a unit, even if you used the Core of Torment to lose a unit, you could trigger Holy Ground, which will then let you tutor for another card in your deck of the same play cost. It's actually quite a decent card.
Very nice, very nice. I love the artwork on it too.
How many? Oh yes, we've added 2 rares, so we're still waiting on the Glare, which should be at the back of the pack. Throw Bomb. Hey! So this is.
Let's go!
Let's go! So this is Afro Chibi's collaboration on cards. So we've got 2 collab cards in the same pack. We've got Panda Jays and Afro Chibis. So that's pretty cool to see. I do want to pull another Erica though. That would be quite sweet. Highland, green terrain. Another Throw Bomb!
Hey!
Double trouble! So these cards are like, well, it's in the name really, it's a bomb, so you can destroy it to deal 200 damage to any one target. So the ultimate play would be to get one of these, get your opponent down to 200 HP and destroy the Throw Bomb and then kill the opponent off with a Throw Bomb. Angel's Feather. We've got 2 of them now. Volcano. I think we're getting close to this. Glare.
And...
Nymph Screeches, so it's an uncommon, so no rare unfortunately, but it's an action battle card. For each Nymph unit you have in play, deal 200 damage to an enemy unit or core. So again, it kind of runs that vibe of like self-supporting that archetype. The more you've got out, the more lethal they can be. So we got no glares, no rare glares, and no royalty rares. So it's probably 3rd value for pack, I'd say.
Yes, we didn't get many of the rares or even royalty rares out of this, but we did get a lot of those amazing collaboration cards, so that makes up for it.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Right, and we're down to pack number 4.
Alright. Lucky rip.
3/4 of the way down.
Good. Nice. Very clean.
Ish. He's just hooking onto the bottom of the. There we go.
I'll rate that a 9.75 out of 10.
Let's get that bottom one. Show that to the back. So far, it's worked in every single pack. So we have got an uncommon Medical Wounds, which is a battle card. If a unit of yours would die this battle phase, instead leave it in play with just 100 HP. This effect can only happen once. So it kind of saves a unit from dying. Firebreaker Nymph. I do like the artwork on that one.
No, that looks very, very cool.
Overload. Deal 200 damage. It's a response action and response card. Deal 200 damage to the enemy core or enemy units currently in play. Or any units in play.
Very nice.
Flower Pollen. It gives nymphs and butterflies a stats boost. It's a relic. Another forewarning. So we've got a rare Anuka's Rage. Anuka is actually the god summon from GVE, so this is kind of his pre-god stage. So it's
Origins of the Gods. Very interesting.
So it's an action card. It costs 3 white, 3 blue. Deal 800 damage divided over any number of enemy units in play. For each unit destroyed by this action, draw a card. So that is that's quite a ruthless card to be having, and especially if you're playing white and blue as well.
I love it.
Be very dangerous against like a weaker base deck, like maybe something like a Kryllizian deck where you could just pop a Kryllizian off, about 5 Kryllizians off or something like that, and then draw 5 cards.
Hey, don't you threaten the Kryllizians.
Keep that to one side. A good rare, that's a good rare. Another Firebreaker.
Excellent.
Essence Forest. Special terrain, one of the last cards created this. It's a green terrain. Butterfly and Nymph units cost 1 element less to put onto this terrain. So that's very useful. And we've got a standard terrain, which is a lake. Another volcano.
Volcano!
A river. Hold back the river. Oh, yes!
Oh!
That was the last rare in the pack, unless the royalty rare is one. So we've got a Raina Nymph Princess, and she's the young lady who sets up the whole time travel thing when they realise that they're going to become extinct. So she sets up the portal to go back in time.
So incredible lore.
So when she enters, you get to roll a die. If odds, recover 500 HP to your core. If even, prevent the next 300 damage to each of your units for this turn. And then if you roll a 6, prevent all damage to all your units this battle card.
Amazing.
A Nature's Nymph. Redirect, which is a response card.
Ooh.
Change the target of an enemy action card. Woohoo! So you want to use Anuka's Rage, do you? Cavern. We're getting close to this glare now. Another volcano. How many have we got?
I thought that was a glare volcano for a second.
Green Nymph. I think the next one is gonna be. Yep, you can tell by how dark it is coming creeping.
Ooh.
Uncommon Spellbreaker.
Nice.
There was a lot of comments about Spellbreaker when it got pulled at Alton Towers, and people seem to love the artwork on it. So it's pretty damn cool to get one in glare form as well. So that's a response card that says enemy action card has no effect. That player loses 300 HP. So it's a nice little counter spell for the black and blue type decks. So
such an epic card.
So we actually got a pretty decent. I think this comes a good second place. Anuka's Rage, Reyna, who's one of the main characters, and a Glare Spellbreaker. So I think. Ooh, I don't know which pack to declare the victor. So we've got.
It's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, we've got. Let's see if you can see them. So you've got Anuka's Rage, Reyna, and Spellbreaker. They're the cards we've just pulled, so I don't know why I'm looking through that pile. Then we've got a Glare Rare Exotic Mist, a Tiana, and a Core of Annihilation. Then, I'm going off screen here now. Then you've got a Glare Nymph, Alto the Beginning, and an Ulcer, which is again another main character. Oh, somebody's calling me. Then we've got. Then we've got an uncommon Nymph Screeches, the Black Core, and a Holy Ground Wonder. So, which would you say is the best pile? Which do you reckon will come first?
Well,
it's a tough one.
I'd probably have to take off the two on the right because they don't have a royalty rare. I'd say that the packs that have royalty rares are probably, higher up there. And this is kind of a tough decision because I like both. I like both of them, but I'd have to say
if Tiana was swapped with Reyna, I think that would. Oh, I don't know though, because that's an uncommon glare. That's an uncommon glare. That one.
Yeah, because you have two rares and a royalty rare in one. You have a rare, royalty rare, and uncommon in the other. I'd say in terms of rarity, the one with Tiana would definitely win.
Yeah.
But because you have Spellbreaker, was that the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have Spellbreaker, which is one of the fan favorite artworks, along with Anuka's Rage featuring a god, or the origins of it. I'd have to say People's Champion would be the top, but Rarity Champion would be the bottom for sure. Yeah,
and very close call. If anything, they both should take first place.
Definitely.
Right.
They're all amazing.
So with that, with this pack opening, set 4 is going to be released on the Game Crafter from the time of the upload of this video. It will already be on Untap, and it will also already be on the wrathofcores.com database. So if you want to check out any more of collaborational cards as well, be sure to go and check them out and see what you think. As for a tournament, I have been asked multiple times about a tournament. I'm in the process of trying to sell my house, so I don't want to start a tournament and then move house and then have a big massive delay and then continue the tournament. So I'm gonna see how things are going at home before I announce a tournament. So for the time being, once I've got the house sorted, I'm just going to be working on Cause 2, and then we will be coming back to the tournament where we will have prizes, runner-up prizes and stuff like that. So it's all good, and This video is already 25 minutes long, so I think it's time we wrap it up. Have you got any final words, Jared?
Final words, yeah, it was an awesome video, getting to see these amazing cards, collaborations, nymphs, butterflies, everything. Super hyped for set 4, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say now, so as always guys, aim high and soar.
Alright guys, thanks very much. I shall see you all in the next video, and thank you Jared for being on the show.